Hello everyone, can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello. Let's just wait a little for other people to join. Good evening everyone. Let's just wait a little. Let's just wait a little. Yes. Mm. Good evening everyone. Good evening. Mm. Let's just wait a little so that others can join. How you guys doing? Do you have any question? Any question you can put in the comment section, or okay, you can join as a collaborator if you wish.
He's just shared pictures of her youngest daughter for the first time ever.
So you can join as a collaborator if you wish. Good evening, Balogun Marianne. I can see you. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Sorry.
He's
We're just giving people a little time to join. Then we start. The link to collaborate a collaborator is in the comment section. So if you want to join, let me know. Okay. Good evening. How are we doing? How is the assignment going? Oh, thank God. The lovely light. Yeah, the light is back. Oh, mommy, not daddy. It doesn't have enough hospital. Can I submit it that way? Okay, so what you do is to make your work very neat. If there's a particular details that you could not find, what you do is write not available. Don't leave any cell empty. Do you understand? Write not available. Don't leave any cell empty. Makes your work look tattered. Okay. Good evening, Ahmed. Good evening. Okay. So write not available. Don't make your work tattered, please. Don't make it look tattered. Do you understand? The person that asked the question, I couldn't get the consultation fee for all the hospitals. Okay, so for the hospital you couldn't get consultation fee, write not available. Hmm? Do you understand? Hello, but Marianne, hello. Okay, you guys can ask your question. Can you guys hear me? We are just waiting for people to join, please. Just be a little bit patient. Ask your questions. With that, we'll be answering questions. Excuse me. Hi, hi. Good evening. Uh, Vivian, hi, Vivian, shouting out. Balogun, hi. Elera, hi. Um, Okukwe Faith, Ezema. This Okukwe Faith, this name exactly. I remember a faculty mate in my year one, exactly her name, Okukwe Faith. Did you school in Imo State University? Okukwe Faith, did you school in Imo State University? I don't know if she's the one. She was in crop science department then. Um, Chamaka, hello Chamaka, Chamaka Udechukwu, usual people, Juliet Keke. What about none? Just use not available. Juliet is asking if she can use no. Just use not available. Not available is the best thing to use. Some hospitals don't have email address. You write her. I doubt though. Which hospital? Vivian. Okay, that was from Eziata. Eziata Atake route. Eziata Atake route. Are you? I'm wondering which hospital does not have an email address. Except, okay, the thing there is that except hospitals in the north, most hospitals in the north don't have most of these things. Yes, except it's a northern hospital. I'm looking for a remote. I don't know where it is. Go and search for it. Except it's a northern hospital or something. Okay. Um, if they don't have an email address, just write not available. But I doubt if that is possible. It sounds weird. Miss hello to you. Queens Linus, hello. Nice to see you too. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Osaleko, blessing, hello. Omolola, hello. Sharon John, hi. Hello to you. Shouting out to you. Oh, Faith Mukoro, hello Faith. Cecilia Itodo, hello. I've not seen Obiechina today. Vivian, hello guys. Hello, hello. Official Mr. D. Yes, those are familiar names. And even funny enough, once you send me a message, I already know that what am I echoing? What am I echoing? Okay, so today guys, we are looking at okay guys, we are looking at today video conferencing tools. I'm echoing and it's hurting my ears. Why am I echoing? Okay, let me know if you can see my screen. Can you? No. Can you see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen. My screen. Vivian said my screen is not visible. Can you see my screen? Okay, that's good. You can see my screen. So we are starting right now. So what is video conferencing tools? Guys, you know that as a remote worker, for example, in a physical office, when they have a meeting, there is a hall they usually have, conference hall. Go. I'm in a class. Okay? Leave here, I'm in a class. What do you want to do with it? Go. Sorry, guys. Go, I'm in a class. Take your brothers. So guys, you know that in a physical office, when there is a meeting, there's usually like a notice sent, and everyone comes to like the conference hall or something for a meeting. That's for physical offices. But because we are talking about remote working, you are working remotely. There is no physical conference room for people to come to. Do you understand? There is nobody to send a memo, everybody, or someone to come to your desk and be like, and we have a meeting in 10 minutes. Please come for the meeting. So in this aspect, it's different. Now, we all talk about working remotely, working remotely. Have you asked yourself, how do we do meetings? How then, if there's a meeting, how do we do it? It is simple. They use what is called video conferencing tools to have everyone in the meeting. For example, just like the one you are in now, just like what you are in now, is like a video conferencing meeting. But the difference here is that everyone does not appear on the screen at the same time. Like the option for the collaborators, we have collaborators joining us, but there's a more like office. This is more like a streaming platform, but there's a more like an office conference meeting. If you use this type of, if you use YouTube for your office meeting, it means it could go public except you reset the link. So that's why most people do not use this type of platform for their meetings. So that brings us to the video conferencing tool. So what is video conferencing tool? Sorry guys, I have a little cold. So what is video conferencing tool? Um, I'm a little bit distracted. Some people are asking me some questions. Um, Let me just send this, please. Just 10 seconds. Let me send this and really focus. It's just people trying to join meeting. They can't, the link is not opening or something like that. Something like that. Okay. Let me just send this link to them, please. Oh God. Okay. Okay. So I've settled this now. So let's just continue. So as I was saying, the video conferencing tool. So what is video conferencing tool? Video conferencing is how I'm in class. Don't distract me. Video conferencing is how audio, video, and screen sharing work over the internet. Basic hardware and software requirements, include common use cases such as remote work, education, interview, team meetings, webinars, and virtual events. So you are basically, it's like sharing your screen over the internet so that other people can see it. Now during the lockdown, a lot of the video conferencing tools were widely used. Ifechukwu, si n'ebe a pụọ. I'm in a class. I've told you that severally. You know, video conferencing tools were mostly used then because people can no longer gather in a physical place to make to do their meetings. Offices cannot gather in a physical place to do their meetings and all of that. So they made use of video conferencing tools. For example, we have conferencing tools like Zoom, we have Google Meet. Take this in and get out of here. We have Zoom, we have there's a Microsoft Teams, there's Blue Jeans. Guys, you know that this Blue Jeans, the first time I ever used Blue Jeans was when there's this Facebook, because I also run Facebook. There was a time I was into digital marketing, so I did a lot with ads manager. So from time to time, Facebook will call you, let's review your account and all of that. Is there any way you need help and all of that? That was the first time they said use Blue Jeans. They sent me a link as I should sign up on Blue Jeans. Blue Jeans is a name of a video conferencing tools. So that was the first time I used Blue Jeans. You know, the more you do all this, is the more you find out about these platforms and all of that. So there's Skype, there is Cisco WebEx. I don't know if you watch CNN. I have cough, so excuse me, guys. So I don't know if you watch mostly CNN and Al Jazeera. Most people that join this their meetings, interviews on CNN, they mostly use Cisco. I think US also, you'll be seeing the right on top Cisco. Even sorry, Skype. You see Skype. Some will use Cisco as well. You can see different, you know, because most of these tools they kind of write their names at the top of the screen. Like now, you will be seeing YouTube because it's YouTube. Okay, so these are the type of platforms that most of them use. So need for long distance communication. So why was this video conferencing created? There's a need for long distance communication, cost saving benefits for organizations, global collaboration, flexibility, remote teams, role during global views such as pandemic, support for distributed education and training. Video conferencing tools saved the world. It saved us because during the pandemic, there was no way you could hold a physical meeting. So everyone jumps on Zoom to have their meetings and all of that. Now, guys, from a stingy person aspect, I would say that video conferencing tool took away the refreshment after meetings. That's one of the disadvantage. No more refreshment for you. You know, the after meeting, what is it called? What's this called? No more uh, okay, rice are still very plenty, no more. So it took away that privilege of having refreshment at the end of every meeting. That's the only disadvantage of this. But other than that, and companies benefited a lot from it because number one, there's a lot of cost. No item six. Thank you, You got the word. No item six because number one, uh, uh, um, they don't have to without much cost, because some people when they want to hold a meeting or something, if they don't have a good place, they can go and rent a hall or something. But now those costs are being removed. No more item seven. No more, trying to get everyone, because sometimes it's very difficult to get some people in a place to have a meeting. So this is very easy. Anyone can join from anywhere. Now, let's look at things ethics. Should I say ethics? Let's look at things you must consider before joining any video conferencing video. Number one, you must be very careful. Make sure you are in a very good background. You see, just make sure either you are in a plain background or you are in a beautiful background. Do you know why I said so? Don't go and turn. And anytime you are in a meeting, please make sure that your camera is always facing the wall. There's a need for that, because if let's say there's this popular video then, there was this popular video. A guy was having interview on CNN, and his camera was not facing, like, it was not close to, it was close to the wall side, but rather his back was facing was like he backed the door while his laptop was towards the wall. Rather, your back should be on the wall, your camera at your front, so that it captures nothing but the wall. So the guy back, his back was against the wall. It was like facing the door, and before you know it, boom, the children opened the door. The toddler crawling, the baby in a walker crawling, and then you see the wife rushing to bring out the kids. In the process, she fell down. It was very funny, but at the same time embarrassing and disgraceful. You understand? But No, it's not really disgraceful because it can happen. We are all humans. Let's just say embarrassing. And the guy couldn't hold himself, and like the wife was rushing to bring out the kids, and she fell down. I don't know if you know about this. You would have seen so enough, so many things you see working online. I told you guys, me personally, I've witnessed one in one of my. I think that was 2024 in one of my classes. Just like, well, the person was lucky. It was Zoom. So okay, you saw it too. Ruth said she saw it too. That the lady was lucky. It was Zoom, not YouTube. That is worldwide. People are watching from US and everywhere. She was very lucky because if it's YouTube, anybody can screenshot it, check them, and keep. So this one was on Zoom. She didn't know when her camera turned in, and we saw her, front side. Hey, come and see, guys. I didn't even see because I was busy teaching. So it was the guys, they were not shouting, everyone was shouting in the class. So because of that, I couldn't, I usually do recorded videos and say, I couldn't send out those recorded videos because we saw someone's nude. So you need to be very careful. In fact, let me tell people the tip because sometimes you may just be turning it on. You may just click to go in a meeting thinking that your camera is not on, and maybe you forgot and you set your camera to be on by default. Number thing, one thing you should do, like the newer laptop now, there is something that you can toggle to close your camera and all of that. But if you don't have that, in fact, even with that, as much you may forget, just get a tape. Hmm? I'm giving you guys this secret. Cover your webcam, your camera. Just cover your camera, okay? So that even if you enter, because sometimes you may not know. So just get a tape, cover your camera, so that if you enter a meeting and they say, and please, can we see your face? Then you can open it. Or when you enter, when you notice that you are not showing, by then you are ready, then you can open it. Please take note of this, very, very important. Before you show them something that they're not supposed to see, be very, very careful. So another reason why I said your back should not be against should be against the wall and not like against your door or any part of the room that you are staying is because excuse me guys, is that most of us, our room, especially most of our rooms are ensuite. Your bathroom door may be open, and we may be seeing one big, on this that has been hanged or something. If your camera is facing the other way, now my camera is facing the wall. If I turn it towards the other side, you see my children running up and down. You understand? I'm not saying that kids are not good. Kids are that they're all we need. Like in life, you need your children. But all I'm trying to say is that you see the way I'm trying to make my kids go. I told them I'm in a meeting, oh, but yet it's that time that I'm in a meeting that they know they will want to disturb or ask me for something. You see how children are. So even if they are there, I'm telling them go, but you can't see them. It lessens the distraction. Do you guys understand? Now, another thing you must consider while in a virtual meeting is your dressing. Now, there was a meeting. Okay, so the person, it is some people wear suit up, but you don't know below they're wearing in that boxers or pants or their tie wrapper. Okay, the person was asked to get something. He was dressed well up, wearing glasses and everything. And he didn't have it on his neck. As he stood up to the guy, but they saw that he was wearing it, and everyone was just laughing. But then, if it's an interview, if you know you're not properly dressed, just be careful not to, mind how you stand up, all of that. So your dressing too could matter. And sometimes, if you are in a meeting, please just we at least let your top be official or professional. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Let your top be official or professional. Then another thing you should consider while in a meeting is what you have on your screen. Very important. You see, do I want to share my screen and I shared a particular tab? Some people may not know, some people may be novice in this. Because I'm very used to this, I know how to, even at that, I can make mistake as well. So you must be very careful about what you have on your screen. Please, if the documents you have open, the tabs are not for that meeting, close down all the tabs so you don't leak important information. Or if you are the type that you are an addict to this their whatever kind of videos, porn or whatever, you need to be careful so you don't mistakenly share that thing that you are watching. So you need to know how to share a particular tab that you need to present in the meeting in case you are asked to present. You need to be very careful what you have on your screen if you are in a meeting, so that you don't go about sharing information that nobody asked you to share. Now, another thing to consider in a video conferencing meeting is your battery. Make sure that if you are in a meeting, if it's your time to present, make sure that you are not just in a meeting and the next thing you are off like that. You are in an official meeting. You must be very careful. Make sure your battery is charged. Make sure that you have a source of light. Make sure that you are audible so that they can hear you. They are not in the same office with you. And make sure that there is a reduced noise in your background. Now, as a freelancer, just know that most of the things you'll be doing will be on video conferencing. Especially if you are getting jobs from Upwork, from LinkedIn, from Fiverr, all your meetings will be either on Zoom. They mostly use Zoom or Google Meet. So just get prepared for that, okay? That you are going to be doing a lot of interviews. Me now, I know how many interviews. I need a shake again. Any client that wants, I built the confidence because of overtime, but that doesn't, you should also have that same confidence because they are seeing your face, they are seeing your countenance. When you are in a meeting, you should be looking at them eye to eye as if you are in a physical place. Build confidence. Now, another thing I want to tell you is be confident. I needed to mention that at last because I think I skipped it. You need to be confident all around. They are looking at you, how you are presenting. Okay. And if you are in a live meeting, make sure that you are looking, you are being focused and not distracted. Okay, blessing. Yes, yes. When I'm done, I'll go and get some water. Okay, I'll get water. So make sure that you are being focused. They are seeing the confidence on your face. You are not just wearing nightgown to a meeting, because the truth is that most of you will be doing interviews. When you start making applications, you are going to be seeing clients online, interview, and all of that. So should we look directly to the camera or the screen? You are looking, yes, look to the camera. In fact, you don't need to look to the camera. When you are looking at the person talking, look at the person's direction. Okay? Okay, look at the person's direction. Because if you look at the camera, you might be looking away, kind of. So make sure you're facing the person head on. Sometimes, let's say the person's video is here, another one is here. Make sure you're looking at the person that is communicating with you, that you are talking with. Look at that person, okay? Make sure that your eyes are on that person. Dress well. Make sure you are ready because you are in a meeting. Now, if a client says, if you are okay, maybe let's I will go to interview part, but now let's go to a practical part. We have talked about different popular video conferencing tools: Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams. Zoom is another company on its own. Google Meet is owned by Google, is their own video conferencing tools. So people can also call it a presentation tool. You need to present some things and all of that, but it's quite different. We have Slide, which is Google Slide. We also have PowerPoint by Microsoft. These are presentation tools. So popular video conferencing tools: Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, owned by Microsoft. We have Skype. I don't think Skype is still in existence. Yes, Skype just closed. It's owned by Microsoft as well. Yes, Skype closed, I think last year. One of my companies uses it, so I received that message. Then we have Cisco WebEx, we have Blue Jeans, and other enterprise tools. So now let's start with Google Meet. I'm going to show you guys how to use Google Meet. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen.
The screen is not visible.
I think it should be now. I'm sharing another tab. Is it showing now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is Google, as usual. Google products. You can access it either you go to Play Store and download it, or you access it via the internet. So how do you do it? Via the cloud or internet? When I talk about cloud, it means internet. So you just go to this. If you've been following me in this class, here So here, you guys know where I went to. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This nine dotted place. You click on it, then you go down and go to Meet. This is Google Meet. You see it? It's written Meet. They don't add Google to the name, but you all know that it's Google Meet. So this is it. This is what it looks like. So this is what Google Meet looks like. You can see it. Now it says you can even call somebody. Meetings, you can see here. Uh, this is the interface. Video calls and meetings for everyone. Connect, collaborate, and celebrate from anywhere with Google Meet. So now, if you want to, if you are the one to generate, excuse me, guys, I'm kind of choking. Let me get some. Don't come here. Don't follow me. So, guys, as I was saying, you guys can see my screen. So there are two ways you host a meeting. If you are in an interview, if you have to go for an interview, it's either the client will send you the link or they'll ask you to create. So let's say you are being asked to create. The first thing you go to new meeting. This place now. You guys can see my screen, right? Let me know if you can see my screen. Come here. Oh, Lisa, don't press. This place you see new meeting. You click here to create a new meeting. This place you see, enter a code or link. Let's say someone sent you a link. Someone created and sent you a link to join a meeting. Come and paste it here and click join. Okay? Or a code, you paste it here and click join. Join. Or sometimes when you click on that link from anywhere they sent it to you, maybe WhatsApp, it can take you directly. Now let's create a new meeting now, a new this thing. I have code. So when you go click on new meeting, you see it actually create a meeting for later. This is like scheduling a meeting. Let's say, for instance, this is our meeting now that we're starting by 8. I can create the link by 7 and share the links to everyone. So that is you are creating a meeting for later. Let's click on this and see how to create a meeting for later. Okay, it's very simple. Just click on it. I've created it. So all I need to do is click on this, share this link to people. When it is time to start, I'll come here and click on it and the meeting will start. Okay, now bear in mind that for you to be a host, if you're the one that created this meeting and you want to remain a host, you have to join with the same email. Now, for every Google account, when I talk about Google account, I am talking about a Gmail. For you to access any Google product, the primary thing you need is a Gmail account. That is what I mean by Google account. So for every Google account you have, for every email that you log in with, if you create this meeting with a particular email, you can only be a host with that email. If another person joins with another email address, that person will not be a host except you make them a host. So in case you create this meeting later and you lose your link or you don't know how to go and join back, make sure that wherever you see that link, you are joining with that same email address that you used to create it. So what do we mean by a host? Like me now, I'm a host. I'm the one hosting this meeting. I have power to remove, I have power to add, I have power to mute people, I have power to unmute people. That's what makes me the host. Okay? So anyone, like you guys are collaborators here, are my co-hosts on Google Meet. Okay, so just copy this meeting link and send to the people that you want. You have created a new meeting. Please, this is very important. Most clients will want you to do the creation of the meeting. So you click here and send to the client. You have created a new meeting. Okay. Now, I have code. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry. Now, you have created a meeting. You have scheduled a meeting for later. Now, let's start an instant meeting. This starting an instant meeting means, where did you click to start the meeting? Where I click to start the meeting. This is where I clicked new meeting. This is where you start a new meeting. When you create a meeting for later, you are creating this link for later. Now, the difference between Zoom and Google Meet is that on Zoom, if you want to schedule a meeting, they have this sequence options you pick. Their own is more this thing. You pick exact time. You pick whether you want people to join by themselves. With different this thing that you select. So now, this is where you are creating a meeting for later. Just click here. It's very simple. See this place, create a meeting for later. Just click on it. Here is your information. They've created the link for you automatically. All you need to do is click on this copy link. You can see when you see this icon, learn what icons are. When you see something like this, it means copy link. Click on it. I've copied this link and I'll come and paste it. Where just like I paste the links in the groups, that is it. You send it to the person that will join the meeting. I hope you understand now. Okay. That's where you click to start. This is for scheduling meeting. If you want to start the meeting immediately, click on new meeting, then click on start an instant meeting. Okay, you are starting a meeting now. Now I've started the meeting. You can see I'm in a meeting now. This is a meeting now. Your meeting is ready. Add others. Now here, now when you see this pop-up, you can click here to add others via email. You can just put their email address. You see it here. You can invite them, enter their email address. See it now. Okay. So if I come down here now and click send email, it will send it to them. Do you guys understand? Do you understand? So this is where you add people. Okay. If I click here, it will just send it to them. Does it make sense? I have added via email. You can invite people to your meeting in two ways. Either you add their email address and send it to them. They will receive it as an email with the meeting link and everything, both the passcode and everything that you need. Or you copy the link to the meeting and send them the link alone. Please take note of this. A client may either invite you via email or send you the link either on Upwork or whatever. Then Upwork has its own, I think Upwork has this option to create a meeting on Upwork, but I think they see you Zoom. You still take it to Zoom. You see it here. So now, this is one way. Okay, now if I don't want to do this in this way, another thing I can do is copy the meeting link. Here, you can still copy the meeting link here. Sorry. Where is that their meeting link? See it here. This place, this icon. This icon I clicked on. See it here. Copy. You copy it and send it to somebody. It was also on that pop-up, but in case you remove the pop-up and you still want to send somebody, just come here and copy the meeting link. Now let us look at these icons. These are things you can also record. As this meeting is going on here, you can record it using Loom. I think Loom has an integration with Google Meet. So Loom automatically pops up. What do I mean by Loom? Please take note of Loom. Now, Loom, for those that are here now, you are lucky to be here because this is an important part of freelancing. Most clients, if they want you to, if during an interview, some will be like on Upwork or any other platform. I always use Upwork as an example because it's a very good platform. There are other platforms as well. You can get on LinkedIn, there's Slack job, there's remote remoters and all of that. There are plenty. So, but for example, some clients may not want a live interview with you, a one-on-one live interview with you. They will just want you to record a video of yourself and send to them. Some will specifically tell you to use Loom. Loom is a platform that allows you to do screen recording. Do you understand? If I click on record a Loom now, it will record everything I'm doing and send me the link. So take note of Loom. In case you don't know what Loom is, it's what you use to do screen recording. You record your screen, you record whatever. You can put your video alongside or just record your screen. So most clients will ask you to do that. So that is why you are seeing this Loom. They have an integration with Google Meet with Google. So that is Loom. Now here, this first icon, let's just look at icon by icon. When I talk about icon, I mean these things here below. You guys can see it. These are very important things you need to navigate your way in the meeting. So this is audio setting. Audio setting, I can turn off my mic here or use Control D. My mic will be off. Can you hear me now? Uh, you see it here. A new client asked me, you see, to create a scheduled meeting time for my interview and send me the link to him. I couldn't, and he did it. You see, so these are basic things you need to know. You see, she's telling us, let me pin this message. How did they? I think I've done that. No, you guys can see it on the screen or something. You see what she just said? So these are part of the things we are doing here. We are teaching you. See, what I'm teaching you in this class, even if you, whether you're, most of the icon is not in mind. Are you sure? Are you using a phone or a laptop? Juliet, are you using a phone or a laptop? What I'm teaching you here is this is the foundation you need for any remote work. Even people that are doing software engineering, they need these classes. This is I'm teaching you guys because these are things that we all do generally, even in your everyday to day office work. So your job will be joining a client's meeting in order to transcribe or summarize what they learned in the meeting. But now most people use AI tools, authored AI. Smart Debbie says Google Meet only lasts for 1 hour. That's false. It doesn't last for just Google Meet can last you for 5 hours. You can be in a meeting for 5 hours. Now, why it is 1 hour for not even for 5 minutes or so? Okay, I think 1 hour for 5 minutes is because you're on a free plan. I've told you guys this is our upgraded plan. If you're on a free plan, for 5 minutes to 1 hour, it will end. For those, even Zoom, they all do like that. They give you a free this thing and it ends. So it does not. This is the Loom icon. Aren't you guys seen the Loom icon? Wait, let me on my fan, I beg. Because I have coffee off my fan, but now I'm sweating. You guys can hear me, right? You say you can't see the Zoom icon, the Loom icon. Or you can just go to your Chrome and type Loom and you still get Loom. Just type Loom, you see it, register and have your account. I don't know why you are not saying is yours up to date. Okay. Juliet, yes, this is Loom now. Look at Loom here. This icon now, this icon. Okay, let me remove this message that I pinned so that you guys can see this thing very well. Okay, so as I was saying, I've shown you the Loom. So this place now is your audio. You can turn off the volume, like people won't be hearing you. So just in case you are entering a meeting and your background is noisy, you guys can hear me, right? And it's not yet your time to talk. Please mute yourself. This is where you mute. It's called the mute button. You turn on or turn off your mic. Okay. Now, If you are entering via using, if you are not using the app, or you are using your browser to join, you need to be careful. Make sure that your settings, sometimes you'll be seeing options, allow this to use your microphone or something. Please allow it. If you don't allow it, you will not be able, they will not be able to hear you in the meeting. They will not be able to hear you in the meeting. So you need to learn how to use this. Okay. Now let's go to the second option. This is your video. Like I said, let me turn off this video. See here now, if once I click on it, you can no longer see the video again. You can see it. So if you are not in a good environment, if your background is not okay, please turn off your video. Okay, turn it off. You don't need to, you don't have any business except it is requested. But if you are on an interview, it is a must that your video will be on. So get that. Okay, so let me turn on the video again and you can see me now. You see it? Now, this other icon is sharing your screen. You guys see the way I'm sharing my screen so that people can see me. This is where you also need to share your screen. So let me click here. You click on this arrow kind of, it's called presentation. I think Zoom will call it screen sharing. You see it here now. It's on, right? Now, this Chrome tab, these are the tabs. Window means a particular this thing that you open. See here. See, I have these tabs on. You see these different tabs. So whichever one I select will be showing. So if you are sharing a particular screen, a particular tab, please select it and then share. You see it? It will be sharing. So you see it's sharing now. Then I can stop presenting. Just click here and I stop presenting. You see it. Now let's go back to that share screen. Now, if I want to share my entire screen, it's going to be crazy. Everything will be showing. I'll select the entire screen and then select here and then share. Okay. Also share audio output. If you're sharing many screens, you toggle here so that each of what is happening on that screen, the audio will also enter. Okay. So this is it. These are the different options. You need to know what you are doing. Because in some interviews, you may be required to share your screen so that you know what tab or what window, these are the tabs, so that you know that what window has what you're about to share. So I don't go about sharing your entire screen where I'm supposed to share just one thing. Okay, does this make sense? Okay, so this is what sharing is all about. Okay, so let's cancel it. Please, you must make sure if you're sharing window, you must select the window before this share option will pop up. Okay, so let me cancel this. Now let's go to this place, send a reaction. Let's say during a meeting, the host muted everybody and you cannot talk or send a message. Now you can use this send reaction. You can use this, click here. You can either send a thumbs up during the meeting, you can see it, or you send a heart, or you send a flower, or you clap, or you laugh, or you show a surprise face, or you think, or you give a thumbs down. So whichever one that works for you. Okay, so that's it for the reaction. Now let's look at this CC. This CC you are seeing is caption. So what does this mean? Caption means it's going to be writing whatever I'm saying on the screen. Okay, you can see it writing everything down so that people can be reading the caption. and know what you are saying. You guys can see it. Can you guys see it? So this is what the caption means. But if I don't want this caption, I'll just turn it off. Okay. Now this is raising up your hand in a meeting. Let's say the host muted everyone. You can raise up your hand if you have a question. You see it here, or you can turn it off. Okay. Now let's look at this one. This settings here. You can adjust your view. You can, yeah, if this was a an upgraded plan, I can record my screen, but it's not an upgraded plan, so I cannot record. You can make it full screen like this, okay, or you can exit full screen. You can also adjust your view. Open picture in picture, two things will be showing: background and effect. You can change your background. Let me change my background. So I can either use any of this background. I already have blur. You can use the blur background. Let me use this background in case you don't have a good background. You see my background has changed. You can see it. Or I can select another background. I can select another background in case I don't want people to see what is in my background. You see it? So this is another background I can select. Can you guys see me now? You can just select any background you want or something. Okay. Let me go to the beach. Why teaching you guys? Okay. So I'm on the beach. I'm on vacation, guys. I'm on the beach. Why teaching you guys? You can see it. So you basically select anything that you want. It's all your choice. Okay. So do you have any question at this point? I'm watching with my phone, then practicing with my laptop. That's good. How do you have access to the Loom after being recorded? You can download it or you visit your Loom account and then you can I can turn this off for this site and I'll not be seeing turn off pick record for Google Meet, speed up your workflow and turn it off here and I will not be seeing this thing. You can download it. There's an option for that because as it's recording, you'll be seeing the option to download or copy link after recording. Is the background effect only on Loom? We are on Zoom. We're on Google Meet, not Loom. We are not using Loom. I'm only showing you how Loom is integrated to Google Meet. Please, we are not using Loom. We are here now. But please, I did not get how you selected a particular screen. Okay. Oh yeah, see how I did that? I come to this share screen icon, click on share screen, and then go to window. If you want to select a particular screen, go to window, a particular tab, then select any tab, and that is the only tab that you'll be seeing. Do you understand? Just like I shared this particular teaching tab, the other teaching tab with you guys. That's how you only it's only this tab that you are sharing that people will be seeing. Then you click on share. Okay? Make sure you select the right tab. I hope you understand it now. Remigius, I hope you understand now. Blessing, the background effect, this is Google Meet background effect, not Loom. Okay? Can you show us how phone users follow these steps as well? Uh, if please just go through my channel, right? Go to videos. You're going to see where I talked about how to use Google Meet. Or if you can be patient with me this week, I plan to make videos for phone users and I'm going to upload that. So if you can just be patient, I'll make videos for phone users, okay? Faith is asking, can I use phone for this? Yes, you can use phone. This you can use phone and join a meeting. Does not matter. Okay. Okay, so let's proceed. So let's go back to these settings again. Okay, I think we have passed here. Okay, we are here, background and effects. Now, if I don't want the background again, I'll just go back to normal, to where I was again, without any filter again. Okay. Okay, you can also make your background blur. Okay, let's blur background instead of slightly blur. I can make it blur. People may not, because my light is off here. I put off the light because there's light. Oh, I have light. You see, my background will be blur. If you can look very well, it's not as sharp as it was before. You make it blur. Then you can also add your own background. You can add a picture. See here, you can select any picture, and it's going to be your background. Let me select this. You see, my background is blur here. Sense. Excuse me, guys. You see it. I just added a background. You see our training banner, but it's writing the thing upside down. You see, I just added this background. Okay, so you can either blur your background or whatever. You can also add an effect if you want to add an effect. No, if I don't want any background, I'll just come here and click on remove air. Or see this icon here. You are the only one here. So we have less than 2 minutes to leave this call. Don't worry, we'll create another meeting. You see, we have less than 1 minute. You can either leave now or stay in this call. I'll stay. Once it's up, I will create another meeting. So here now I've removed the background, you can see. So this is the icon you use to remove all the background. So this is the icon you use to remove all the background, no effect. Now if I want a filter, I can just select a filter. I can either have a bunny head or something, cute dragon. It's going to come upon, okay, sorry, not like a funny head, but it will change the color of my video or something or like that. Okay. Now let's look at what we have in appearance. Put you in the center of the screen. You see that character I selected. Let me remove this appearance and everything. You see, it will show that character, that filter and everything there. Okay, so this is it for this. Then let's go to here. Are we done? Background. Report a problem. In case you have an issue signing up, you can report it here. Abuse, you can actually report somebody. If you're in a meeting, there's an abuse, you can click here to report it. Troubleshooting and help, if there's an issue, you can troubleshoot it here. We all know troubleshooting is trying to find out what the problem is or something. Blessing say thank you for this, ma. You're welcome, Blessing. I hope you know how to create a meeting now and send to your client. Now let's go to settings. This is settings. Here now, I can select what audio I want to use. Microphone. You can, let's say there's another headset you attached, you can select um what you want your microphone to use, or system default. That's the one that came with your system. Push to talk. You can, if you don't want to click to talk, you can use the push to talk. This thing. Speaker, this is my speaker. Call control. Control Meet using USB device. You can control it using USB device, or you can also connect a device. These are settings. This is where you do your audio setting, video setting, what resolution you need, and all of that. General settings. This is where you do your general settings. Okay. Select where you want picture in picture. Always automatically show. Network notification. Leave empty calls. Control who can call me. Yes. If you turn this on, people can call you within Google service. Captions, you can control it here. Reactions, you can control everything here. no captions. You can control everything here. Reactions you control in your settings. Okay. Um, Now let's go to okay, more options, report and abuse, troubleshoot. We've gone through all of this. And then this meeting details, this is where you copy the meeting details. This is chat with everyone. Now, in this meeting, people can chat. You'll be seeing people's messages in this chat. See here now. If any other person is in this place, they can, see this. Now, if you as a host, you don't want participants to start sending messages, you turn it off. You can either toggle here, turn it off or on here, and they will not be able to send any messages. Now, meeting tools, let's look at this. You can translate speech translation. You can translate between two languages. As you're saying it, it is translating. You'll be able to use speech translation here. Now you can learn more about here. Okay, better. Uh, okay, this is a test something, but you can translate your speech there. Timer, show a countdown timer. You can show, everyone can see your control timer. Let's say during the meeting you are like, okay, let's take 10 minutes, 10 seconds break or 10 minutes break. You can put it here. People will be seeing it counting down. Once it's off, you can, this is where you start. You can see it here. Okay, show timer, all available on premium. I don't think we have access to it. It shows okay, now it's available, but they are trying to show you things that are not available to you as a free plan user. Record, you can record. Transcribe, you can transcribe. You can list live streaming, you can do live streaming with this. You can live stream from Google to YouTube or any other streaming platform. Breakout rooms, you can break it to smaller groups. You can do question and answers on this because you're not on the premium plan. Do you understand? So let's look at host controls. This is host controls, where you can control people. Okay, host management lets you restrict whatever contributors can enable, like Gemini notes and recording. You can put it on here. Share the screen. If you turn it off, people will not be able to share. Send reactions. If you turn it off, people will not be able to share. Turn on their mic. If you turn it off here, it means that it will not allow them. Okay, so turning off this might remove people using an outdated Meet or non-Google Meet. They can rejoin when it's turned on again. Okay, so you can turn this off. People that have not updated their website, you can turn this off here if you want, and people will not be able to talk except you give them access to talk. Turn on their video. Turning off this might remove people. Okay, using an outdated app, you can turn off their video. Every other person video. Once you join the meeting, your video will not show. Whether you forgot to on it or not, it will not show except they allow you. Now, short moderation, allow participants to send messages. You can turn it on here. The chat I told you guys, meeting access, you can give access. There are some that even more advanced controls that you can restrict people from a particular country from joining. Now, in our upskill class, I'm going to allow everybody to join first, whether I've joined or not. But here now, if you turn off this access, it means that host must join first before anyone else. It means that host must start it before anyone. But if you share a link, a reusable link, you as a host, once it's time, your students can join or your other people can join before you join. Okay, meeting access type open, trusted. People can join without asking if they are invited using their Google account. But if you turn it off here, no one has to ask to join. Anyone can dial in. Okay, so it means here now nobody. But if you do trusted, it means that this one requires like permission. Anyone with the meeting link can join. You can turn it off here. You understand? Then you have to give them permission to join. Meeting activities. Let contributors share add-on activities went off. Only activities started by host can be shared with others. Okay, allow third party app to collect audio and video. And third party app just like this Loom and all of that. Okay, so this is what you have in all of this place. But before then, let me go to still the new meeting. We have to go back. There's another thing I want to show us. how to create it in a calendar. Like when you create it, it automatically send it to the to your to the person on calendar. Okay, it automatically send it to that person. Please, how do you share meetings on Google Calendar? That's what I'm trying to do. You can either copy the link. That's what I'm trying to do now. Okay. So let me leave this meeting so I can go back and share it. Let me start another meeting. We all know how to start this meeting. How to share it on Google Calendar. Ubiechin, I was asking about you. You're welcome. Sorry, I don't go click drive. See this fast hand. Please don't be like me. Read before you take. So let's go to Google Meet. Click on new meeting. See it here. Did you see this option? Obiechina, Bianca, Obiechina, Obigamanti. Oh, Bianca. Schedule in Google Calendar. Can you see it? Hmm? Can you see it? Here, every other person can use it. So what this means is that you are scheduling this meeting directly on Google Calendar. Remember that all Google applications, all their workplace, they kind of interconnect. You can do things interconnectively. Okay, so let's schedule in Google Calendar. We go here. I hope everyone here knows how to create a Gmail account. That's the basic thing you should know if you're in this class. Because some class will say create a Gmail account for this and all of that. So now we are trying to create this meeting and at the same time send it to people via calendar. Okay. So add title. Let me add the title of the meeting. The title of the meeting could be PTA meeting. You know, during the pandemic, people did PTA meeting online. So time, you select time February 2. Either you select February 2, you select date here. You are the one to just click and date will come out. Either February 5th, time 9:30 p.m. to 10:30. You select your time here. If it's AM, you go up, just toggle your distance up. If it's this to 1 a.m. February 5th, time zone. Now, this is very important. If you're creating a meeting, make sure you are doing it. See, there was according to your client time zone. Okay. If you are working for someone like that is in the UK, make sure you know because sometimes UK shares the same time zone with us, sometimes they don't. So you must make sure what you are sharing is the exact time zone. I've told you guys how to check your time zone. Go to time body, use ChatGPT, ask it. Just ask what is the time in this place. If this time is this here, what is the time in this other place? Please make sure you're using the right type of time. There is, please zoom your screen a bit. There is EST, different types of time. Eastern, I think Eastern time standard time, that's EST. When you see W80, West African time, there's CET. So make sure that if you are like America now, guys, America has different time zone. America, they have different time. The time in Washington is not the time in Alaska. They have different time. So if someone says EST, social time EST, please know your client location. Specifically ask ChatGPT if it is social time in Nigeria, what time is it in Washington EST by social time? It will tell you the time. Then you also need to know what time difference. For example, if your client is in Washington, we have 6 hours, we are 6 hours ahead of them. So meaning if it is 12 here, it is like 6 p.m. over there. If it is 6 p.m. here, like 12 noon over there. So you have to know your client zone. You have to know what time difference it is between us and them so that you know how to calculate this time properly, not just using time body or whatever. Do you guys understand? So it is very important. Please pay attention. If not, you miss your interview. You will miss it like I say tomorrow, no day. So you like Upwork now gives you the like on Upwork, if you are exchanging a message with a client, you're going to see their time, their location and the time there. So Upwork is a bit makes it a bit easier, but still the time you are seeing them may not be the time the client wants you to have a meeting. Let's say a client says a client is in Washington and says let's have a meeting tomorrow, 3rd February, 3rd February, let's say 3 p.m. EST. Just go to ChatGPT. If it is 3 p.m. EST in Washington, what time will it be in Nigeria? Or you use any time converter, whichever one. It will tell you it will be so 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 time. That you cross check, you can say what is the time difference between Washington and Nigeria. You see, use it to abeg double check, triple check, use time body, use ChatGPT, use everything to make sure that you are using the right time. If not, when you are done calculating, if not, you are going to miss your interview. Very, very important. And one of the interview ethics is to be on time, please. In fact, 20 minutes before the interview, make sure you are settled. 10 minutes safe. Because of the kind of place we are, make sure you check, because of our, make sure you have a power backup. Make sure you have any backup. Make sure you're well seated, especially for us that have kids. So what I usually do, some mothers find limitations, but I don't see limitation. Let me tell you guys, if you have an interview and have children, it's very difficult for you. Okay, especially if you have toddlers. Do you know that I've stopped leaving my door closed in the room when I'm having a meeting, because my children will literally, you tell them I'm in a meeting, they will literally bang on that door at that time. Like if they don't see you in a minute. So I used to leave my door wide open. They will literally bang on that door. You know how children behave. That time they did not see, that's the time they will bang. Like where you won't beat, you go beat tire. You understand? So I think, and I use what they call Obioma. Obioma, good heart to be following it. I'm no longer angry at them. I was- Hey God. But my first child understands. She's a bit grown. So if I say don't come here, I'm in a meeting, hold your still place. As children, but those younger ones will always find a way to escape her when she's her eyes on the cartoon. But that way I can give her instruction, don't come here, she will not come. So when you have those smaller ones, it's always very difficult. So guys, let me tell you what I do. When I had my baby newly, I don't have any help staying with me. Okay. But I do have a come and go some kind of, but no one stays with me. And so what I do is, before I got that person, if I have a meeting, see what I do. Please see no limitation in anything you are doing. I've told you, people that say they don't have laptop, go and use cyber cafe. Try this thing I told you. If you are very serious about this, with your phone, you can apply for jobs on Upwork, you can apply for jobs on Fiverr, LinkedIn. Phone does not have, with phone you can apply for any job. So if you have a baby at hand, and please, if you're in an interview, that is the day you need the most quiet place. Children should not be bagging. I have children, I understand, but I'm totally against that. Don't let children come in, except you've already gotten the job. Even when you've gotten the job, you need to still be careful if you're in a meeting. Try as much as you can to bring down the volume. If you don't know how to control them, let me give you some of my tips. I do put, if I had a meeting, sometimes I put cartoon for them. Okay. But I found out that sometimes, especially my little baby, if he's tired of that thing, he'll come and be banging on the door because he knows I'm inside. So sometimes what I do mostly, you can give them biscuit, give them a drink, put cartoon for them, put a very interesting one. If it's a music cartoon, something that will keep them glued. In case you don't have anybody to staying with you, this is what you can do. There are no limitation. Please, my name is Mrs. No Limitation. I don't want to see anything that will stop you from achieving anything. One good thing about this is that the more you have, you start working and you have money, you can hire people, make life easier for you. So what I do, I put it for them. And although me, naturally, I don't really like people in my personal space. I'm not saying that I'm anti people or something, but I just like being, I'm just used to the quiet kind of life, kind of thing. So, but it all depends on you. So you put it for them, give them biscuits. Children are something that they like. So they will not, so before they will finish consuming that thing, you are done. Or if you have a baby with you, please, any day you schedule an interview with a client, just get somebody. There must be somebody you are good with. Even if it's to pay that person for 1 hour, 2 hours, I do that. Okay? Pay that person, come to your house, they stay in the sitting room, hold your baby, you have your peace, you concentrate in your meeting, because the truth is that it is very difficult to multitask when you are working and when you are having an interview with kids. It's very difficult. So just for that few hours, get someone that can come, hold your kids for you, pay them. You need money to make money. That's the truth. So I pity for people that some people that have this mentality that everything in life is free. Like even in Freetown, there's no free food. So sometimes you invest money, and some people want to learn a skill. They'll be like telling me, "Oh, they'll be like, I don't have money. I don't have money. This, that, 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 that." I understand you don't have money, but let me tell you, if it was to buy data to watch TikTok, you have money. Eh? If it's to buy with on, you have money. If it's to buy, you have money. But something that will add value to your life, you're doing that pre on top. Okay? Or when you go to, or some people will be like, after, some people will be like, uh, but I have baby, I have this, I don't have light in my area. How will I do this? How will I do that? But if it's to watch Champions League, you know you will see a light to watch it. So just make provision for yourself at every point in time. Get someone to hold your child. 2,000 will not kill you. We are in a country that labor is affordable. If you give someone 3K, 2K for 2 hours, there's no meeting, there's no, I've never attended an interview that lasted up to an hour. Highest 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, you are done with the client and you face other things. Okay? So let's just learn how to manage ourselves. And if you are lucky, your kids have started school, schedule that meeting when they are not around. It will be very easy for you. Or although most times it depends on the client, I always advise people schedule meeting with your client time. It's better. Give them that freedom to select their time. But if you cannot do it that time, let them know and reschedule. Most clients will give you different options to choose. So make sure the option you are choosing is very favorable to you. So now we have named our meeting PTA meeting. We've selected dates, we've selected time zone. Now look at time zones here. Okay, use separate start and end time zones. This one now you can use another time to start it and use another time to end it. But now these are time zones. Use separate. I don't want this actually. Use this current time zone. You can use this, but here this is where you select time zones. Toggle, click on this icon. See this icon here. Then you can see KVAT standard time, GMT 1 - 1. You see GMT coordinated universal time, Greenwich Mean Time, Greenwich Mean Time Abidjan. It's even calling the cities for you. Morovia, Sao Tome Island. This is Island. Throw time, throw station time, United Kingdom time. It makes it even easy for you. Western European time, Lisbon. Western European time, Lisbon. Madeira, Algiers. You see Tunis, okay, Amsterdam, Belgrade. You see Central European time, CET. Like I told you guys, this one is CET, Central European time. Let me show you guys. Yes, okay. See Western African time, Jamena. This is an African. You see Lagos, you see it here. So we are 1 hour plus. West African time, Lagos W80. Western Sahara time, please. These are not the same. So you know, C80. That's Central African time. Juba, Kato, Maputo. Maputo is I think Mozambique. I think so. You see the time. Tripoli. That's I think Libya. Tripoli. Is it not Libya? Yeah, it's Libya. You see, this one is EET, Eastern European Time. Athens. Athens is Greece, I think so. Cairo, Egypt. You see different types of time, even Gaza. You see them here. Select Israel time, Arabian Standard Time, AST, Qatar, Eastern. You see Moscow time. I'm looking for EST, like I told you guys. You see EST. Let me go look for Eastern Standard Time, EST. It's just here, just to come down and start searching for it. So that is it. Time. You select the time zone. When you found the time zone you want, then you can just select it. And okay, or you can use your current time zone. Your current time zone means the time zone that your system is showing. Okay. Smart. That be said, that light is a big challenge for me. Okay. I think there's an a rechargeable inverter you can buy. I think it's an inverter. At the solar, there's this. I can't remember the name of the device. But then some of my friends then that we started, people that like me now, I'm lucky where I stay. There's light. We use federal light, so just get a small gen. I've said it. If you know you know you can buy that inverter or something, get a small gen. Save yourself the stress. Gen is more reliable. Okay, that one too is good though. If you used to have light, you just charge it full, or you use gen and charge it and keep it in case you can't on the gen, but you have something standby, or your laptop has a good battery, just charge it full and use it. Okay. Let's just always make our time. There's always a way. Go and buy a pass my neighbor. Use and they charge your system and your phone. Okay? No limitation. Try as much as you can. Do whatever you can to make sure you have light. Power bank for your phone. Now, if you're just starting out, you can use most of your phone that you can easily charge. If you have a laptop, you can charge it full and just keep it. Only when you need it, you use it. Okay? I understand. I really, really understand you. Or even solar, like Remedios said, okay? I really, really understand you. I understand. So just look for a way to fix yourself. We can't just keep looking on the limitation. We are very good at surviving. Even when we don't need to survive, when we don't need to unnecessarily survive, we are very good at that. When there is no light, nobody is talking, nobody is protesting, everybody is just there minding their business. You all see what happened to the girl, this girl that sings. There's a snake bite, a whole hospital in a cab. Let me not just start talking. No venom, no anti-snake venom, anti-venom, whatever medication to stop her. And we just lost her like that. So we are basically on our own. The government doesn't care about you. They don't give a shit about you. So you have to care about yourself. Imagine, no, they don't have anything to keep her stable. And we just lost that gifted girl. Have you listened to her voice? Her voice, it kind of pierces you. Oh God. So you have to survive, oh my brother. We will survive. We are already used to it. And you know that survival instinct is a very bad one. I'm not lying to you guys. Americans, you keep them in this kind of situation. Everybody don't enter street. You understand? Because the more we keep problems keep coming and where everybody just adapting and surviving on their own. We were good at talking, but nobody takes action. It's really not a good one. Okay? But since we are used to it, everybody, let's keep surviving. So let's event details, find a time. These are your event details. So now they've automatically created a link for you that you can copy. Either you can copy and send to someone else, or you can, just leave it and it will be sent to the person. Now add location. You can add a location. That location could just be, if it's a physical meeting, you can add a location. You also invited them via calendar and giving them the address. Let's say Abuja or somewhere, Abuja. Make sure you are very, you see it, Abuja, something like this. Now notification. This means, how do you notify them? How do you notify them? Notification. You can select email. Now, what time do you want them to be notified via email? Let's say the meeting is in 1 hour, okay? Or in 2 hours or in 3 hours. You can either notify them 30 minutes before or 1 hour before. They will get an email notification on their phone that this meeting will be coming up in 2 hours. So you can set it here, either 30 minutes or one or even days. You can even set it, they will get notification about the meeting in 1 day, in 2 days, in 3 days. You see, it selects how many days you want them. You see it, or you can even select weeks. You can even select weeks. It all depends on you. Then you can add more notification here. Now you can kind of do like automate the notification. You can send them, maybe let's say in 4 weeks before the training or before the event, you send them a notification. Then you add another type of notification, maybe in 1 week email, maybe in 1 week before the event, or in 10 days before the event, you send them another notification. Okay, or let's add another notification. Maybe now this one will now be 3 hours before the event. You send them, you can the notification. Do you understand? Or you can make this one in days, this one in hour, this one in minutes. It all depends on you and the kind of notification that you want to do. Okay. So now you can give, if you are adding different participants, you can give them different colors and all of that. Now let's look at how to add guests. Now you can just put email and add this person. You see two people, you can add them, mark optional, or you can make them must, anyone, mark required. Okay, so this is it. So you have set up this meeting. Okay. Now the next, I think there's something below that I can't see because of how I have zoomed my screen. Okay, you see what I said? So here now, message. You can send your message here, add your message. Hi, so they can remember this. You are sending it to them via email. Hi, this is an invite to the meeting, blah 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 blah. See link attached. Best regards. Or dear this that 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 that. You are writing an official email. Dear this that 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 that. This whatever whatever whatever. Then to make this visible, visibility, I think this can let people see that you are free or something here, public or private. You can make this visibility public or private or whatever, whichever one. Anyone can see this event details, including the description. So these details now, you can either make it private or something, including the description and names of attachment. Okay, but if you don't want people to see it, you can make it private or whatever. Okay, so now here, even this thing you are sending now, this message, this is the body of the message. You can customize it. Here now you can attach something. Sorry, this is, you can pick something, attach a photo or something here, or you can upload a sheet, or you can add you can upload a photo or something. You can take something from your drive, whatever, and add to this. Let's just upload a photo. Let's upload a photo. Let's upload a photo. You see, I've uploaded a photo, so, or a document. So you must be careful and know what you're uploading, what you're attaching. So now my body, the body of my letter, I can customize it. I can make it bold. You see, it is bold now. I can make it italics. Italics, I can underline some places. Then I can number it, number one. I can number what, maybe enumerate whatever I want to, you know. Okay. I can bullet it or number. You see different, either you make it number or you bullet it. You see, bullet and all of that. So here, sorry, I can insert a link here. Let's say there's a link, although this link will automatically go with it, but I can still add it to the body. Then I can remove formatting. Let's say I copied something somewhere, I can format it here. So when you are done with all of this, you can now save. You say, but it is 02. She's showing red, which means it can go. Okay. Okay. Now this. So I can now, it won't, let me remove this person before I go send rubbish. You see it here. It's now in this calendar, and the person will, more actions, publish event, change owner. You can duplicate this. You can also publish this if you want. So I've added this to this person will receive it. Once I have automatically done this, the person will receive this. Okay. So these are just more options you can do: publish, duplicate, delete, change the owner. You can change the owner of this whole thing that's been set up. So it automatically came to my calendar. You can see it here, Abuja meeting. And so that is how they will also receive it. Okay. You see it here. If I had added someone, you'd have seen the person's calendar, you see it. So to try this out, all this is that we are learning, try it out on your own. Add, if you have two emails, add your other email, send it and see if you have received it in that email. Practice most of the things on your own end before actually doing it with your client. Do you have any question? If not, let's go to Zoom. It's already, I don't know if you can. So if you have an idea of this, you can easily do Zoom. Just look at the options there and all of that. Okay. Zoom download. You can either download it or you go through live, whatever, whichever one. Zoom web, sign in. So do you have any other questions? Zoom is practically simple. You can also download Zoom. Go to your this thing and download Zoom, okay? Zoom takes more people. I think this free Google this thing takes just 100 participants at once. So if you have 100 participants, I'm sorry, it will not work for you. But Zoom also does the same thing. There's a limit to how many people that can be in your meeting. There's a limit. So now I'll go to host. I'm using web, so I can join here or go to host. Okay, with videos off or with videos on. Or you can also do screen share only. So with videos on, this is the app, this is the web. Do I have the right phone number here? Email or phone number? Guys, I can't remember. I usually use my other phone for meetings. Enter a valid email address. I can't remember. I can't remember the email address. Hold on. Let me try. Okay, this thing is just taking me up and down. Guys, I can't remember my distance, honestly speaking. I usually use link. They send link to me. And I join because our meeting is usually my this thing, my clients verify your age. Okay. So guys, honestly I can't remember my details. So is it that I recreate? I use Google Meet as well, or they usually send to me. My client, my where my boss usually send. There's a meeting link already, like we use, like, so I don't have any issues creating. If I'm to create, we've done meetings several times where as an in department meeting, I usually use Google Meet. It's very easy for me, just blah 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 blah. I send it to them. So for this one, so guys, I'll have to either create a new account, and I'm tired, guys. I want to go. I'm having cold and catarrh, so I'm having headache. We'll meet again on Wednesday. But with this knowledge of Google Meet, you can easily use Zoom. In fact, go and download Zoom. Do a meeting. All of you that are here. Okay, so I will ask people to select a partner. You can start selecting in the comment section. Select somebody. Okay. Um, select somebody here and send them a message. Do a meeting. In that meeting, this is another assignment I'm giving you, either Zoom or Google Meet. In that meeting, wait, let me see. Just ask each other question, review what you have learned. I wanted to show you guys Zoom interface. Let me create. Let me see if I can just create a new link. Hold on, let me sign in with Google. I'm very sure I have Zoom. This was what I used before in my other train. Or was it on my other phone? On my other laptop? Hey, it has opened. You guys are lucky. Because I know I do have a meeting this. I know I have one, even upgraded then. So let's okay, see Zoom on, like I told you guys, this is the interface. So you see, I used it 10 months ago. So So let's go to schedule this particular account. I have other accounts. So let's go to here, schedule. This is where you schedule your meeting. You see, it has it's more detailed kind of my meeting. You can name your meeting, name it PTA, just like the other one. I told you guys, just the same knowledge you have about this. You know that when you open another video conference too, there's going to be a place to schedule, do a meeting and all of that. So when you choose your date, time, from one time to one time, you guys can see it. Duration. Now you only have 40 hours maximum because this is a free plan. But if not, if it was an upgraded plan, you can select like 1 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours. Now, but here is 40 minutes maximum. That's what you have. Okay. You see, you can schedule meetings for up to 40 minutes each with your current basic plan. Need more time, upgrade to Zoom Workplace. Now, time zone, the same thing I told you people on Google Meet. So all these things are just the same. Use the knowledge you have about the other one. You know that when you go here, these are the things you are going to see. Just that their names may be different, or where this one is not where this other option is. You see here, you select your time zone here. You see it, Eastern time. Yeah, you could see that thing I'm telling you, EST. See it, Eastern time, US and Canada. You see it here. Then you select whichever one it is. Recurring meeting. If you turn on this, it means that you want this meeting. You can reuse this link again. Okay. Then invite. You can invite people here. Meeting ID. Please zoom in. So see recurring meeting. If you put this on, it means this meeting will reoccur again. You can record recurrence when you want, let's say next every two days, or repeat every three days. You use it. End time. It means once it's that time, the meeting will start. End date, you can put an end date to the meeting or something. Okay. But if you don't want that, if it's a one-time meeting, you can remove that. Put the email address here. Meeting ID generate automatically. Personal meeting ID can generate automatically, or it will use this personal meeting ID. Then template, you can select a template. Okay, no template available here. Maybe it's not this thing available to free users. The whiteboard means um you can be writing, drawing while people are seeing what you're doing. Remember you guys when I wanted to do an illustration in data entry, I was trying to remember which tool can I use for whiteboard, and I just used Google Slide to just do some little illustration. So I can use this as well to write like you're teaching. Add docs, you can add documents here. Security. Now, even if people have the meeting link, you can put a password that people need to present before they enter. Waiting room means only users admitted by the host can join the meeting. Even if you have the meeting link, if you have the meeting link, you still have to wait for the client to let you in before you can join, or the person. Encryption, you can encrypt it. AI companion, you can use automatically start AI companion. These things can help you either um AI can help you automatically start the meeting. If you put it recurring, if you are not there to start the meeting, AI will automatically start it. Okay, AI will start meeting summary. You can use it. AI companion. That's one good thing about AI here. So if I put this AI, it means it will automatically start all participants only from when they join. All participants and invitees only meeting host. It can just allow only meeting host to join. Participant, it can allow every other person to join when it starts or something like that. Meeting summary and template, you can add it here. You can select a summary template. Meeting chat, enable continuous chat, you can enable it here. Video, like I told you guys, if I'm starting here, if I set it, it means that once you are joining, your video will be off. Okay, now let's look at more options. See, allow participants to join anytime. Just they can join before you. They can even join a meeting before you. Mute participants upon entry. I can mute everybody before you join. You are muted. Automatically record meeting on the local computer. Yes, Zoom allows you record whether you're on basic or not. But the only time there is that your time will be limited. Okay. Automatically record meeting on the local computer. You can automatically record it directly to your computer. You can also record it in the cloud, and it will generate a link for you. Approve or see that thing I told you guys. Approve or block entry to users from specific country or regions. So what this does is that if I select a particular country now, Nigeria, save, anybody trying to join from Nigeria, it will block them. You see? or any country, whether US or whatever, it will just block them. Now, after the whole of this, you can save. Okay. Now you can either join from here. You click on join, then you put the meeting link here. If you put a link here, it automatically this joining option will automatically turn on. Then you can host with videos on, video off, screen share only. Videos on, let us host. We'll quickly host and see what is in there. Okay, so it is joining. Join from workplace. If you don't have the app, click on browser. I'm joining with my browser because I don't have the app here. I don't really download. I don't really like downloading every app because of space. But if you want to download, it's fine. Simply Lade, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. Yes, yes, you are. Thank you, guys. Let me just finish this and know that I'm done with video conferencing. So with this knowledge, look here now, please. This is Zoom. You need to be careful with this Zoom. You see that thing that says join with audio? Make sure you always turn it on. That place that says join with audio, make sure you always turn it on. Click on it so that once it's like this, it's fine. Unmute it, here, it's fine. If I turn on my video now, you can see me. Unmute, you can hear me. You see here, look down, you see it. The brother said she just joined the class. Of course, it's always recorded, okay? The classes are always recorded. That's why I chose this platform, okay? It's always recorded. Now, mute, turn off your video, whichever one, it will be off. Participants, you see who and who is in the meeting. Chat, just like Google Meet. Okay, reactions, you can see it. Share screen, they even have the same icon. Security, AI companion, you can invite AI here. More, you can, whiteboard, settings, stop incoming video, reset to default. Captions, you can see it here, okay? So they're basically the same thing. You can have a full view if you want to exit, minimize or whatsoever. Okay, so that if you're in a meeting and you know your background is noisy, mute yourself. Okay, guys, so I don't know if there's any question. I believe I've been able to take you guys through these tools. I believe I've been able to take you guys through these tools and you well understand it. So let me know if you have any question before I call it a day. Okay, guys, so I think there's no question. So in the absence of any question, do have a lovely day. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. If you've not joined the upskill class, please join. If you are here, you've not joined, I beg you, join. It's just 20,000. You people are going to see at the end of the day what 20,000 worth of investment can bring to your life. There's a lot to learn. Okay? There's a whole lot to learn. You are going to even like see, let me tell you guys, from that training, you can even base on building websites for people. I'm not lying to you. Funnels. Building funnels for e-commerce, setting up e-commerce funnels and all of that for people, even without looking for clients and all of that. You can even take it as a business. Okay. So I'm trying to teach you a whole lot of things, setting funnels, pipelines, as in with the skill I'm teaching you, you are not going to look for clients except you don't know how to hunt for clients or you don't follow the teachings and everything. So I'm equipping you with a lot of skills that will fetch you clients from all angles. Virtual assistant, you get clients. They're looking for virtual assistant with CRM tools, you get clients. They're looking for a tech VA, you get clients. If they're looking for appointment setter, they're looking for a lead generator because I'm going to teach you lead generation with Apollo as well, apollo.io. So whichever one they're looking for, you are going to get clients. It's an assurance if you follow the class, follow the steps, and make effort. Because my own is like what I'm showing you, everything is like 30%. If the whole journey from beginning to where you get a client is 100%, I'll tell you guys, what I'm giving you is 30 or 40%. The majority of it depends on you. How does it depend on you? How you make applications? Do you know that this is when I started making applications by 12 a.m. Okay? Because most clients then their time zone is different, or either their time zone is different, or most freelancers are maybe asleep at that time. So you get the option. Some people need a sleep shower. So you have this leverage of getting applying to jobs first. That's what works for me. Okay. So everything depends on you as well, but you need the training, you need the knowledge before you can get the remaining 60% of the journey completed. So if you are able to follow me through this journey, apply everything that I've taught, you are certainly getting a job. Okay. So guys, I just want to say thank you. If you are not here, if you are not there yet, try to join. I've given people options. We have about almost 70% already, or 60 something percent. I've given people options to join, to pay twice, pay installment. I will accept that, pay twice, and finish up before the class starts. So, guys, thank you so much. Do want to subscribe if you've not subscribed. If you don't follow me on Facebook, follow me. Hit the notification bell because there are a lot of goodies coming up. Both free and paid plans are coming up for you. Like, I'm just getting started. Okay. So, guys, thank you so much. Have a lovely night. Bye. See you guys. See you on Wednesday. Remember, your graduation for the free class is Wednesday. The general virtual assistant, you are graduating on Wednesday. So get prepared. People are going to turn on their camera, are going to take a photo and everything. So, guys, bye bye. See you on Wednesday. Bye, guys. Good night.